So what's up guys, welcome back to another Flutter video, and in this video we'll be exploring the all new Flutter navigation rail widget, which was included in the latest version of Flutter, that is from version 1.17.0 onwards. And guys, with the help of this widget we'll be able to add vertical navigation to our app, as you guys can see over here. And also it is quite similar to the bottom navigation bar, but in a vertical way. And yes, and also there are many differences which we are going to be exploring in this video, as we will implement the navigation rail widget in this simple uh, application. So with this guys, do watch this video because it will be very important, and also do like and share this video, and let us get started. Hey guys, before starting this video, if you guys are into building cool mobile and web applications, then make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and also press the bell button so that you get notified every time I upload any video. Thank you guys, and do enjoy this video. So guys, before starting, let us look when and where to use this navigation rail widget in Flutter. So guys, if you want a common destination for your app to be accessible from anywhere in an app, then you can use that widget. And also if you're building an application for bigger screen sizes like for tablets or for desktop, then also you can use the navigation rail widget. But if you are building an application for smaller screen sizes, and also if you want to take care of just a single task, then it is not recommendable to use the navigation rail widget, because as you guys can see over here, it takes up a lot of screen width, as you guys can see, because we will be implementing this widget in a row alongside with the screen. So definitely it is going to shrink the screen size a bit. So if you are building apps for like mobiles with smaller or narrow screen sizes, then you might avoid using this widget because it is going to take up the screen width or the space. So guys, back in my main.dart file, what I have done is I have actually removed all of the default code which we get when we create a new project in Flutter, and I have included two widgets out here. So the first one is the my app widget, which returns the material app, and the second one is the nav rail widget, which is a stateful widget. And inside of this widget we'll be implementing our navigation rails. So currently it is returning just a scaffold, as you guys can see over here, and we are having this widget inside the material app widget over here. And right now what I'm going to do inside my scaffold, first of all I will be giving a body to it. So body, and with the body I'll just give it a row inside the body. So we are going to have a row, and then we are going to have the children. So the row is going to have some children, and the first children would be the navigation rail widget, as you guys can see over here. So this is a row, so we have the screen over here, and the first children is the navigation rail, as you guys can see. So what I can do is I'll just use the navigation rail widget directly, and inside of it we get some parameters. So the first one is the destination and the selected index, and we will also be having a third parameter which will be the on destination selected. So the destinations property is going to take a list of navigation rail destination objects, and the list should also contain two or more than two items. And the selected index will refer to the current index which is being selected, and the on destination selected property is called when one of the destinations is selected. So as soon as it is selected, then the set state method is going to be called to reveal the navigation rail with the new selected index. So guys, first of all let us create a variable which is going to store the selected index. So int, it would be an integer, and yes, so it would be selected index, which will be set to 0 initially. And then we are also going to be needing a set state method, and that will be including it here to our on destination selected property. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a method. So it would take a parameter which would be the integer of index, and also it is going to set that index. So I'm using set state, and in set state we are going to set the selected index parameter which we have just created over here to the current index, so index. Okay, and then we need to give it a list of destinations. Let's give some destinations over here. So the first one would be, actually it is going to take objects of type navigation rail, uh, navigation rail destination, and this destination will take an icon. So the icon would be icon, and the first one would be, let's say, icons dot favorite, maybe favorite. And it also takes in a label, so label. And yes, so it will be a text widget, and inside this text widget, let us give a first. Okay, and then similarly we can just copy this up and just paste it over here again. So we'll just create more than two items. So let's create 4 navigation rail destination, and this one would be the second one, third, and so on. And also we can change the icons over here. So let me change the icons. All right, now let me also set this selected index property to the selected index variable. So underscore selected index, which we have just created over here. And now let me save it, and let's see what we get. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have this beautiful and quite simple navigation rail over here, and we can select this destination objects. So as you guys can see, we can tap on them perfectly. Yes, so definitely it is also quite smooth. So yes, so let us also include a screen over here, so that when we tap on each particular destination, we get a different screen, or maybe the screen gets updated. So for that we need to have a screen. So since we are using a row, so we are just going to pass on a second child over here. So this is going to be a expanded widget. So expanded, and inside this expanded widget we are going to have a text widget, which will actually specify the index of our page. So selected page, maybe, yes, so selected page, and it would be the selected index, so underscore selected index. So let's save it, and hopefully, as you guys can see, okay, I'll make this text a bit bigger so that you guys will be able to see it more clearly. So text style, and let me increase the font size. Let's set it to 50. Save it. Okay, so it is a bit bigger, so let's save it. And as you guys can see, we are at the first page, and this one is the 0th page, and this one is the first one, and this one is the second one, and this one is the third one. So this is basically going to be the home page of our app, and this one is the next page, and so on. So as you guys can see, we have this the screen is actually changing, and it is responding to our interaction. So as you guys can see, it is working very nicely. And yes, since I've made the screen or my emulator size a bit bigger, so it is looking quite good. And if I just decrease the size to, like, let's say, yes, so it is shrinking. And if we try to make this a bit bigger, so right here inside the navigation rail widget, we get a lot of options. So we also get a property called the min width. So if I set this to let's say 100, then as you guys can see, the screen becomes a bit smaller. So definitely it is not recommendable for building applications on smaller screens or for smaller devices. But yes, it works perfectly fine if you're building it for a bigger device. And let me just remove it for now. And also we get a lot of other options over here. As you guys can see, we get the selected icon theme, the selected label textile, and many more. And we also get an elevation over here. So if I increase the elevation, then as you guys can see, we have some elevation over here. And also let me wrap this text widget with some padding because it is not uh, good. So I'm wrapping it with some padding. And as you guys can see, we have this elevation over here. And also we get other options like the background color, as you guys can see. And let me set it to colors dot maybe a red accent. Let's save it. And we have the background color in our navigation rail widget, as you guys can see. So yes, definitely you guys can try it out, and it makes your app look a little bit more cooler. And yes, so I hope you found this video helpful. Do like and share this video if you found it helpful, and do subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos related to Flutter. And also do check out my other videos because I have made a couple of series based on Flutter, so do check them out. And that's it for this video, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next Flutter video. Till then guys, stay tuned and stay safe.